A little bird told me that somebody got a reading on you. Definitely a love reading. This person, it's an energy of like, what's their pure intentions with me? Meaning you. Is this new love? Is this old love? Is this a spark from the past that's came to become an explosion? Well, let's see. Is this a past lover or a complete new dynamic? Chemistry outwardly. Make the effort outwardly. This is past. You've had some form of connection together. But the attraction has deeply increased since you last spoke. Not saying that you two didn't have an attraction last time. I feel there's always been deep attraction. But it looks like this connection, you were a person that made a lot of effort. And they're saying that you switched up on them. Okay, this doesn't feel like an egotistical thing. It doesn't feel like pointing or blaming. You switched up for a reason, and they know that. They know exactly why you switched up, because they changed their behaviors to you. So you two, in recent times, have gotten back into some form of communication, from what I'm sensing. And now they're wondering, do they just see me as a friend? Are we going, or are we talking, and this is just going to be like being supportive forces in each other's lives? Or do they see me as relationship material still, or even potential? What type of value, what are their intentions? What value can I bring to their life, and what are their intentions with me? Well, what I can sense, you know that this is a past life connection. You feel very free right now. It looks like you may be in a place where you're like, I don't even care about being in a relationship anymore. For a while, it could have been such a staple thing in your mind. To be happy, I must be in a relationship. To be happy, I must be talking to somebody. To feel fully happy, I must be connected to another. Separation from this person freed yourself of a lot of assumptions. Something about them being like the final straw. You're holding your divine masculine strength with them. But I do sense you want to have a more serious conversation than mundane, than just, hi, how are you? You don't want to talk to them the way you would a friend. But you also don't want to be fooled again. And here's the thing, I don't think you were ever fooled by this person. I think there was a very big part where they were being completely authentically themselves from the beginning. But then the ego and fear and the parasite and being young-minded came into play. And that's when you saw the other side of them. They see you as the superhero of your own life. As somebody that's also a superhero in other people's lives. A very inspirational source. They don't think any intentions you have are bad. In fact, they trust you more than a lot because... They trust you more than a lot of people in their life because of the very monumental amount of value you brought from the point of meeting to this exact moment. No matter how long you were in connection, no matter how long you talked or messed around or were official. They have dreams about you. This is what the reading they received stated about your guys' connection. There's definitely two more. Alright, well, the reading told them that the way you feel about them is this. I am protected by Source. I call back my power. I see this from a higher perspective, and your mind is an altar to source energy. Whatever reader they received this reading from basically stated this individual has completely picked themselves. They are going to have their guard up, and this is meaning you talking. This is your energy, and whoever gave the reading, or if the person's a reader themselves, this is what the cards told them. This person does still have an attraction to you, but this person's very powerful, and they understand their purpose in this life, and they're not going to matter, no matter how much they love you and are attracted to you. If you are not going to be a high vibrational source, and that does not mean you have to be perfect, but if you are going to make wishy-washy decisions or try to enact anger out of them to make things interesting or go into trauma bonding, etc., you are not dealing with it. You are divinely protected, and you can see through bullshit. They're stating to this person, the cards, the angels, you do see all of this from a higher perspective. You don't see them in a low light. You don't think they're a piece of shit. You don't give excuses for their actions, but you give an understandings. They understand that people grow. They stated that for this person to open a door for you, it's going to take you completely walking, meaning that person connected to you. It's going to take them walking the stairs to you, to cross the bridge, to put the barrier down for them to even walk across the bridge. They have to speak loudly, boldly, confidently, that they know they can be a very monumental and supportive person in your life. This is what the reading told them they're sending you. Feeling fear is a call for love. They ran away because they were afraid. They cut you off or started treating you differently because their soul felt this is safety. And we've never really been able to register safety and love before. They don't want just your body. They don't want what you have. It's you. It's the soul. This reading wasn't all just about how you feel for them, what their intentions are, what your intentions with them are, or do they still want to be with you? A humongous part of their reading was them understanding why they ran away from you to begin with, or discredited truly how much they manifested you into their life and also manifested you out. Abundance is a state of mind. When this person feels abundant, you're one of the first people they think about. When there's good news, you're one of the first people they want to tell. Seriously, even though it's been such a long time since they've even dialed your phone number or texted you, still, to this day, when something monumental and happy and expressive and congratulatory happens to them, you are one of the first people they wish they could call and tell. When they think of abundance, you are in that picture. I think something that triggered them to get this reading, so either pull their own cards or seek out professional reader, was a dream they had about you. In this dream, you are a divine facet of the universe. That's your energy to them. And their energy to you. I am a light in the world. Your souls had a conversation that I, meaning them, to you, I had to go into shadow work. You had hit certain points of your spiritual awakening, of your journey, that I still needed to experience. I still had to create a reality that could handle, okay, the level of high vibrations that comes with being in your life. The energy you sent them, the conversation, the way it went on your end. I don't see you as this one speck. I've already forgiven you. I know our higher selves understand why this is all happening, but we're still in a human experience right now. And there are some things you have to prove to me, to my human self. I do believe we were destined to meet each other. But if you want to stay in my life, we have to do the balance, give and take. Be part of each other's roller coaster. Not jump off right before things go down. If you were to be in my life, I don't ask you to be perfect, and I don't ask you to pretend at all that you're still going through shadow work. I ask for authenticity. I ask for you to talk to me and tell me what's going on. To not let your mind wander or it's such a silent energy. At one point in this conversation, just almost a sense of you two really just like embracing each other. There could have even been some intimacy. It feels like it goes from talking to making love. So Spirit's guidance about their reading. To finish off. This is what their reading, their cards told them their forward movement is their step one when it comes to you. To shift the perspective. To believe is seeing. Believing is seeing. And I trust in my gifts. You must trust your consciousness. You must trust your sentientness. You must trust your divine guidance and power and intuition to be vulnerable with this person and meeting them to you. If you want this to happen, you have to shift and see your ability to say sorry as the biggest strength. This person, meaning you, does see a possible future together, but they have to see your actions, not just hear it, truly see that this is concrete. If you can do that, meaning them to you, this is possible. So what's your step one out of this reading? Well, dragonflies are a big forward movement. I am supported on my path. I let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. And it's a sunflower. So sunflowers and dragonflies are a big forward movement. Spirit saying the energy you should send them is, I'm willing to stand by that fire with you. To gain the warmth. For us to be in each other's life, we can't be the fire that's burning. We have to rise above it. I want my fire to warm you, not burn you. They're saying to send the energy of, you're safe to be vulnerable with me. Spirit wants you to trust your signs, your guides. You're supported. And if this person wasn't supposed to be in your life or started making left path, right path choices that unaligned them from you, Spirit would show you the signs. Right now, at the time of this reading, they are on the path of your timeline. Relationships are assignments. We all have a purpose. Every single relationship in our life, no matter if it's romantic, platonic, momentary, family, etc., all has a purpose. And you guys know the purpose. It was evolution. It was to release what no longer serves It was to make a hardened shell, but also know where your soft spots are. This connection is part of your highest timeline. Separating was part of it. And because of left path, right path choices, it looks like returning is part of it. It's about going forward together. Loving yourself authentically is the only way you can love somebody else authentically. Trust in your signs. Do a jog with this connection. Let them prove to you. You can trust their words and go from there. That's what I got for y'all today. Now we're going to talk about the Colorado adventure. This August, 6 days, I am hosting a trip, an adventure in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. This is an opportunity to not only connect further with yours truly, nature, but also people part of your collective who have also chosen to come on this trip. I am giving away a spiritual gift basket to every single person that joins the trip, full of divination tools and the first prints ever of my oracle decks. Every single one of the days I have a workshop in place going into inner child healing, teaching you how to further understand and interpret card spreads, manifestation techniques, spiritual alchemy, and so much more. You have until June 22nd to sign up for this trip. Jesus, I just got so many burp confirmations. June 22nd is the last day you can sign up. 2 spots still available. I will have the link to the trip website on my Instagram, my website, all of my YouTube video descriptions. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email at contact@offprintmint.com. Also, if you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, go to my website, offprintmint.com. That link is in all of my social media platforms and on my website, obviously. It's my website. That's where you would get the reading. That's the only place you can get a reading from me. I do not reach out to others asking if they want readings. I don't communicate on DMs on any platform. The only way to receive a reading is you request it from me via my website. So you would go to my website via any of the social media platforms I have. You would go to the services tab, see my available services. Under every single one of them, there's a book a reading button. You can click any of them. It's going to take you to the same page where you're going to put in a prompt of your name, your email, the topic at hand. So if you're wanting a reading, you're wanting a different type of service like soul uniting, or if you're wanting to request a apprenticeship interview, and then a brief description further on that topic at hand. You press send, and then I would respond to you back via email, and we would continue the conversation from there. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.